Welcome everybody to the Denver Broncos franchise, as the playoffs are back once again. On Wild Card Weekend, it's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Here are your defending champions. The Denver Broncos are the 6th seed this year in the AFC after a 10-6 campaign. There were some struggles along the way, but they have made it back to defend their title, and they get a matchup that many think is a very favorable one against the 4-seed Texans, a team that began incredibly well. They were the last remaining unbeaten team. They were 5-0-1 going into their bye, and then finished 3-7 with one of the worst offenses the rest of the way. They lost to our Denver Broncos earlier this year. It was a 32-10 blowout, and maybe the best game our defense has played all season. We sacked Deshaun Watson 8 times. Eric Palmer had 3. He's coming off a 20-sack campaign, the best of his career. And the defense was just phenomenal in Week 17 a week ago against Kansas City. We know how good this team can be when they're on top of their game. The only question this season has been, can they be consistent enough? They've traded wins and losses throughout the season, unable to get on a roll. They were in danger of missing the playoffs entirely, but were great in Week 17. What Denver Broncos team shows up now that everything is on the line and the playoffs are underway? Denver and Houston here on Wild Card Weekend, and it'll be Deshaun Watson leading out this Texan offense at the 25-yard line. Watson has a lot to prove after a campaign that really isn't up to his standards. He wants to show he's still one of the top quarterbacks in our league. It just was a very strange second half of the year for Houston. The Texans will start on first down with some play action, and Watson throws incomplete, intended for Eric Ebron. When these teams met earlier this season, the Texans had only 178 yards of offense. Clearly, they have to do better than that. They do have some solid receivers, maybe no true number one. Here's second down for Watson, and out of the backfield, that's a nice catch made by Darrell Henderson. It's enough for a first down. 3 wide for Houston, and the quick throw from Watson is hauled in by Will Fuller for another first down. Texans out to their own 48, spreading out the defense, and Jamari Akinjide swats this pass down. They're trying to spread out this defense on the opening drive. Empty again on 3rd and 9. Here's the pressure! Watson is sacked, and there's Eric Palmer. He and Boogie Turner combined for 33 sacks this season. Denver has their new pass-rushing dynamic duo. And now we'll see what Nate Sheffield can do in his first ever playoff start. He took over the offense mid-season and definitely grew throughout the year, but still has some room to improve. Dumped off on 1st and 10. This goes to Deion Price, whose role has expanded all season long. 6 yards there. Fake. Sheffield out of the pocket here, and he throws this away. This was an RPO and not ran correctly. There was a couple of linemen downfield. So a loss for Denver. They'll keep this on the ground. Deion Price, the lead running back, with Marion Peppers on IR. The question is, who's the lead back next season? 3rd and 1. They call upon the power of Donovan Jennings, and he gets first down yardage. Price re-enters, Hopkins in the slot, and Sheffield gets this away. Pass caught by Terrell Corville for a short pickup, setting up 3rd down. Corville isolated wide left. Price stays in to protect. Here's pressure, and down goes Nate Sheffield, sacked by Nicholas McCullers, back at the 31-yard line. No points after each team's first possession. Houston takes over. And on the ground, nowhere to go for Darrell Henderson as Jamari Akinjide makes the stop. They'll spread out the defense again, and this pass is knocked away by Myles Jack in the direction of A.J. Brown. That's a quick 3-and-out for Houston. Denver take 2 on the ground. Big opening up the middle, and Deion Price will pick up a gain of 7. Here is the Houston defense. And the main thing that worries me are their pass rushers. Marion Triplett, Jadeveon Clowney. We know how inconsistent this O-line has been. Can the tackles hold up today so this offense can get some good production? Rashawn Wright is the third receiver on 3rd and 3. To the outside and hold in. That is DeAndre Hopkins. And he immediately grabs at his left arm after being brought down. Hopkins on the sideline. The trainer's checking him out. Thankfully not going into the locker room right now. But he's not on the field. Colt Sully is. Here's some pressure, and that is outside for Levi Summers. And Denver makes their way to midfield. Donovan Jennings checks into the ball game, and he gets the handoff. Following Oliver outside. He bounces off a defender, picks up good yardage. And it looks like DeAndre Hopkins will be all right. He should enter the game again soon, but Sully's still in here. Pressure is there, and Sheffield delivers. Caught by Corville. 14 yards, and Sheffield is 6 for 6. Making their way to the Houston 32. Sheffield, time to throw and wide open. Rashawn Wright turns up, and that's a gain of 7. Right slot left here with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. And Sheffield is picked off by Mack Wilson. Turnovers have been one of this team's greatest problems. Nate Sheffield had 8 of them this season, and he threw this right to Mack Wilson. Scoring threat denied, still scoreless here in the first quarter as Houston takes over. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to bounce it, and Henderson is tripped up by Bradley Chubb. Denver's run defense, one of the best in the NFL. To the air on 3rd and 3. Fuller makes the catch right in front of Eric McKinney. First down. Single high look with Savage, the high safety. Here's A.J. Brown working out of the slot. That's enough for a first down. Again, getting some first downs together. Now 2nd and 7. Off play action. Watson's going to take a shot, and Fuller is open inside the 5. He is down to the 1. You have to be careful with the speed of Will Fuller. Who gave us the most problems this year? It was Marquise Brown and Tyreek Hill. Fuller does the same things they do. He's just a foot shy of the end zone in this case. Henderson stuffed by Myles Jack, and I think he lost a yard on the play. Denver now trying to make a play in the red zone. Spread out again. Watson for Fuller. He dropped it. That's a catch that's tough, but you got to come up with. 3rd and goal, another chance. Good coverage. Watson throws this out of bounds. The Denver defense holds. Fuller was so close to scoring, really twice. And they're going to bring out the field goal team. Rick Thomas makes this a 3-0 Houston advantage. Not a ton of scoring here early on. 3-0. Price leaps and takes off out of the end zone across the 25 and out to the 31-yard line. Price is getting basically the wide receiver 3 treatment, the RB1 treatment, and the special teams touches. He's showing he can handle a lot. He's doing a great job. Easily the best year of his career. Out of the backfield, Price takes off. First down once again. This is all Deion Price here. He gets a rest now with Jennings in the game. Trying to bounce outside and get around Hillhouse, and he will find some daylight and gets about 9. Moving the ball well again on this possession. Now the left side. Jennings finds the opening, runs through a defender. He's down to the 26-yard line and already has 40 yards on 5 carries. Price back in, rolling right and sacked by Jadeveon Clowney. Got around Simon Robbins for the loss of 9. Sacks have also been a big issue for this offense. Time to throw on second down as the lost yardage is recovered by DeAndre Hopkins. But third and long is tough for this offense. They need 10, and they won't get it. Knocked away by Mack Wilson. Here comes Rory Haylett-Swinton. To tie the game, a 43-yard try. Right down the middle, 3 apiece. 6 and change to go in the first half. Texans trying to run inside, and there is Miles Jack. It's hard to find a better linebacker duo than him and Akinjide. Play fake on third down. They got the pressure again, and down goes Deshaun Watson. Bradley Chubb. We're seeing some plays made by these defenses. Just 6 combined points, and another good run here for Deion Price. Sure seems like the running game is going to be a very big strength for the Broncos today. But they can't convert the 3rd and 1. Jordan Willis makes the stop on Price for a big loss. We're down to 3:15 to go in this first half. Looking for the first touchdown. Plenty of time. Watson up and over Akinjide. Cut by A.J. Brown. Watson 7 for 12, over 100 yards. And trying to get those big plays. Throwing over the middle. Miles Jack knocks that down. It's very difficult to challenge these linebackers over the middle. Watson now has Fuller wide open, and he's nowhere close to a first down as we have hit the 2-minute warning. Denver looking to take the lead here before halftime. They do get the football after half as well. Price lets it go. Great punt. Downed at the 5. So it's Denver pinned deep. We'll see how aggressive that allows them to be. Got to get some first downs. Nate Sheffield throws to DeAndre Hopkins, and that will give them some more room. At their own 21-yard line, all alone and making the catch, that's Josh Oliver. That's enough for a first. 2 timeouts to go for Denver. Rolling outside, plenty of room for Sheffield. Lobs it downfield for Corville into Texans territory. Timeout again, Denver. Close to field goal range for Rory Haylett-Swinton. On 1st and 10, pass caught by Vashawn Wright. Not a very big gain at all, maybe 6 yards. That takes some time off the clock. They're taking a while to get this snap away. 24 seconds left, and Summers makes this catch again. They get almost nothing out of it and burn their last time out. So now you really can't use the middle of the field as much. 3rd and 3 to the outside, caught by DeAndre Hopkins, stopping the clock at the 37. You can try to get closer here. It's a 54-yard field goal at this spot. But Sheffield is going to go to the end zone looking for Corville, and that was nearly intercepted. Down to 10 seconds. Sheffield to throw again, airing it out for Hopkins, and it's off his hands! DeAndre Hopkins with a rare drop. I don't know that we've seen this all season long. So out comes the field goal team, 54 yards away. Right down the middle, Rory drills it. And it's a 6-3 Denver lead going into halftime. Houston has been better defensively in this game. Neither offense has been able to find the end zone. Will either be able to really break out in the second half? Houston has the best chance at a touchdown, perhaps. Will Fuller came up under a yard shy from the end zone. But it's still just a 3 field goal game here, 6-3. Price on the outside shows off that great speed. He gets 13 yards. Maybe Denver leans on that running game a bit more. 2nd down, Hopkins wide open. There's a short pickup to set up a more manageable 3rd down. Hopkins and Corville line up left, 3rd and 3. Sheffield is picked off again, and this is returned by William Johnson. Inside the 20, there's your first touchdown of the ball game. A Houston pick 6. Sheffield rushed this one as Johnson undercut Oliver, and he does the rest, outrunning the offensive line. Those mistakes have cost Denver and are the reason they have been so inconsistent. This is Amani Jones to start this drive, and that looks to be close to a first down. Price back in now. They'll pitch it to him, trying to bounce outside, and that is great contained by the Houston defense. They'll have to head back to the air. Sheffield 3rd and 6. They protect him well, buying time outside. And now following the lead, blocking of Levi Summers. He's out to midfield. First down Broncos. Donovan Jennings is the back. After a high snap, he gets it and goes nowhere. The middle was completely stuffed. From the 43, it's 3rd down, and this is caught by Levi Summers, but there's a penalty marker down, and the Broncos will back up. Brian Johnson has been the most penalized player on the team this year. That's another costly holding call. 3rd and 14, pressure picked up, and the pass is caught by Corville. First down, Denver. Great job that time by the pass protection to make that possible. That conversion puts them in field goal range. From the 34, Corville wide open, now inside the 30. And now it looks like he's in pain, and he's still down. We've seen Hopkins leave the game. He's back in, but now Corville is out. This is Price. Massive opening. He's inside the 20. Red zone trip now for the Denver offense. 3 receivers on the field for Sheffield. He'll take his shot. Looking for Hopkins. He makes the catch. He makes the impossible look so easy. Touchdown, Denver. And that's about the only way you can really respond to a pick six. Just go find a touchdown to essentially erase it. What a catch by Hopkins. Denver back in front, 13-10. The Houston offense finally getting a chance here in the 3rd quarter, and that is hauled in by A.J. Brown. I think their pass game has moved the football fairly well. The run game hasn't done much, but there is the best of the day for Darrell Henderson. 3rd and short now from the 49. Watson has time, and that's Will Fuller making the catch. He has a first down inside the 40. Here's that empty backfield look again on 1st and 10. Pressure incoming. Watson delivers to A.J. Brown inside the 25. It's been a very one-dimensional day, but now the Houston pass game getting down the field again. This is Eric Ebron on the catch. I think he got a couple. Bunch look on 3rd and 5. Looking outside for Ebron. He's taken down by Xavier Watts at the 19. That is another field goal try for the Houston offense. They do tie the game up. Trying to bring pressure. Here's a shot. Hopkins has this broken up. Going for the big play once again. Agnew with the deflection. 3rd down and 5. Pressure is there. Sheffield's on target. Terrell Corville's back in the game. He has a first down. He ended up 16 yards away from a 1,000-yard season. First down. They set up the screen now to Donovan Jennings, trying to draw attention away with Deion Price. Gain of 5. Price the lone back, picking up the blitz. Aired out. Hopkins makes the catch again. Inside the Houston 30. DeAndre Hopkins now with 80 yards on the day. Down to the 27 of Houston. Sheffield protected. Wide open, that's Price. Turns up for a first down. Taken down at the 16. Denver trying to take the lead here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and down goes Sheffield. It's McCullers for the 2nd time. Houston hoping to force another field goal. Both safeties inside the 5. Sheffield steps up. Nobody's open. He's sacked again. Houston blanketed every receiver that the Broncos had on this play. One of their best plays of the bowl game. And that again will bring out Rory Haylett-Swinton. To take the lead, nearly blocked, and the kick is good. 16-13 Broncos. The Texans offense does not have a touchdown today. Here is Henderson. And that should be close to a Houston first down. He's been under 3 yards a carry today. Trips left. Watson on the keeper. He'll do it himself. First down, Texans. I think that was one of their best play calls of the entire day. 7:30 left to go. Plenty of time, and wide open is A.J. Brown. Houston out to midfield. Watson now 16 for 22 in the air. From the 49, taking a shot. Aguilar is there to make the catch. At the 19-yard line, he got between Watts and Charles. It's a 29-yard connection. Texans driving. Henderson plunges ahead to the 10-yard line. We're under 6 to go, a second and short. Watson fires inside the 5 for Nelson Aguilar, and that is enough to make it goal to go Houston. They were denied down here earlier. Now on first down, it's a touchdown! Watson to A.J. Brown, the Texans take the lead. And now, in a game that's revolved around field goals, a field goal won't do Denver much good. They're down 4. 5:17 to go in this ball game. Winner moves on to the divisional round. This is checked down. Deion Price makes a move. Getting something on those checkdowns is pretty important to this offense. They'll run now, and there is absolutely nowhere to go. Deion Price taken down for a loss. 3rd and 6 for the Bronco offense. Sheffield's protected, steps up and runs with it, wants to get it himself, and I think he got it. Just barely. And the clock runs inside 4 minutes. Split backfield again. Out to Price here on the screen, and chased down by Agnew. That's a big-time tackle. Now approaching 3 minutes to go. Amani Jones in the game. Pressure is coming, and Sheffield is sacked. Jadeveon Clowney got him again. 3rd and long for Denver at their own 26. We'll check this one out again. Pretty good coverage for much of the play. Buying this rush enough time to get home. 3rd and 19. We're down to 2:15 to go. Here comes the blitz. Sheffield puts it up, and it's intercepted again. Abdul Rice with the pick. The Houston Texans take over. The 3rd interception of Nate Sheffield, who's just trying to make a play. Corville turned into the defensive back there and could not break it up. The Texans have a chance to stun the Broncos and win the game. Nice move by Henderson. It's just not enough. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. They will go to Henderson once again. Wrapped up by Damian Charles. 3-yard gain. Can Houston move the chains? They will keep it in the air. Quick throw to Ebron. He is close, and he went out of bounds a yard shy. The Denver defense gets the stop. And this is going to come down to Nate Sheffield. 3 interceptions into his playoff debut, and the Broncos trail by 4. They have to travel 80 yards. They have 2 timeouts. Against the pressure, dumped off to Deion Price, and he'll get about 11 yards to start the possession. They have not been afraid to check the ball down to him. Here's another blitz on the way, and again, Price is there, but he's wrapped up this time and only got 2. And that's going to run the clock down. Denver not stopping it here. We're down to 1:18. 2nd and 8. Pressured again. Sheffield goes down, and there is a flag. And it's against Denver. Holding on Norman Proctor. That's costly as they're backed up to the 23. Out goes Price again. He'll catch his 3rd of the possession, and there's another penalty marker down. And again, it's holding on the Denver Broncos. This time, Muldrow. They can't afford to go backwards. They have to get something here. From the 13, 7 protecting Sheffield, and Hopkins can't make this catch. Great coverage by Agnew. It's 3rd down. Looks like Houston will challenge with press coverage. 3rd and 28, stepping up, firing on the move. It's broken up again by Agnew, intended for Corville. It's now 4th and a mile for Denver. If they fail here, there's almost nothing they can do. Denver needs a miracle. On 4th down, they give Sheffield time. He takes a shot, and it's tipped right to Hopkins! And he makes the catch! It's not over yet! They gave Sheffield time! Deflected up in the air, and Hopkins makes the catch! Are you kidding me? Unreal! Shades of Brandon Stokely! But they need the touchdown, and they're still 44 yards away. Price in the slot. This is caught by Summers. Denver inside the 30, and they'll spend their final timeout with 46 seconds left. They need 28 more yards. Hopkins slot right. Time to throw. Sheffield on the move, throwing to the back of the end zone! Touchdown! Terrell Corville! Denver's taking the lead! No way that just happened! That is impossible! Denver from 4th and 28! And in 3 plays, they lead this game! And the Houston Texans now have to be in awe. 39 seconds left to save their season. To the air with 38 seconds left. This is caught for no gain, and they have to use a timeout. We're down to 30 seconds. Houston just needs the field goal. Dumped off here. Henderson's wrapped up again. That's McKinney. 3rd down, Texans. Spreading out the defense. Watson needs 7. He's got time. Looks outside, and Aguilar can't handle it. It's incomplete. 4th down, and the season on the line for the Texans. Denver gets the stop. They win this game. 4th and 7. Caught! 1st down. A.J. Brown. Timeout, Texans. They're not in field goal range quite yet, but they're out of timeouts. 7 seconds left. Ebron makes the catch. He's brought down in bounds. That's the ball game, and Denver wins. Houston heartbreak leads Denver to the divisional round. What a game. The champs were almost knocked out in the 1st round, and somehow they took this game. What were our chances on 4th and 28 at our own 13-yard line? 87 yards in 3 plays, converting a 4th and 28. I don't know that we've ever done anything like this, and in the playoffs nonetheless. That was one of the most unbelievable finishes to a game on the channel ever. Here is the tip to Hopkins. I almost didn't have him run the streak because I thought it would make this a 2-on-1, but you have to think about possibilities of a tip as well. I almost hot routed him off of that. Turned out he had to be there. And then Corville finishes the job, and we're going to Pittsburgh. The number 1 seed Steelers will welcome us to town. We might have shocked everybody with that win, but that wasn't the only surprise. Baltimore defeats New York. That is not a surprise. I expected that to happen. Carolina is moving on. They defeat San Francisco. Lamecca Warwick in year 2. The Panthers are on the rise, and they will advance to the divisional round. I think they're definitely a team that could go all the way to the Super Bowl. And the biggest surprise outside of our game, Green Bay, the 6-10 NFC North champions, beat the Saints by double digits. It's the 7-9 Seahawks all over again, but maybe even worse. You don't want to face these teams that are underdogs at home in the playoffs like that. Here are your remaining 8 teams, and we have 4 great matchups this coming week. Can the Packers keep it going? Can our Broncos keep it going? Pittsburgh is a team we did not face this year. I know we did last year and I think the year before. Tony McAdams right now is playing like the best quarterback in our league. He led the league with 40 touchdown passes. He's been very, very good to start his career. And this is a pretty deep offense. Juju Smith-Schuster, James Washington, Miles Boykin makes a lot of plays. James Conner ran for 1,400 yards. And the defense is loaded with talent. Devin Bush, TJ Watt, Byron Jones, Pearson Northcutt, Luke Dunn, Terrell Edmonds. They are one of the most talented teams in the NFL, right up there with us. But they were the team to beat this season, and we'll get our chance next time. Winner advances to the AFC Championship. Well, everybody, that was an unbelievable playoff episode. It sure looked like it was going to come down to a very disappointing finish, and the interceptions would be the topic of conversation, and certainly the turnovers were a problem and why we got into that situation. But we just pull off the impossible. Our season won't end there. I can't believe that we did that. A 4th and 28 conversion. You know, I've thought for a long time that just throwing it downfield and hoping for a lucky tip is better than the 17 lateral play. I think that reinforces that idea for me. Obviously, it didn't get a touchdown, but it got us plenty. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that next time. We have to play a lot better to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.